All right, guys, this is Zern Mission 1, Lessons 11 and 12. We've added and subtracted, so now we're going to multiply. And we're going to multiply decimals by a one-digit whole number. And we're going to use the area model. But first, we are going to draw place value discs. So, in 5th grade, we do not actually use place value discs, but we can always draw them. And we're going to draw area models to solve multiplication products. We're also going to estimate the reasonableness of the product and solve some word problems in these two lessons. So let's start. Let's start with a problem. 2, there's our whole number, times 423 thousandths. We need an answer. Let's draw some place value discs first. First, we need to start with a place value chart. Very simple chart. You can draw this. It would be good practice. And see, I ran out of room, so I'm just going to add some. All right. We have two groups of 423 thousandths. So let's put that into our place value chart. First of all, let's put a big decimal right here to remind us that's where the decimal goes. There are no ones, so we need nothing there. 4 tenths. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 hundredths. 1, 2. 3 thousandths. But I need two groups. This is only one group. So let's build another one. 2, 3, 4. 4 tenths, sorry. 2 hundredths. 3 thousandths. Now we have two groups of 423 thousandths. So we still have nothing in this ones place. There's our decimal. We now have 8 in our tenths. We have 4 in our hundredths. And we have 6 in our thousandths. And if we look at that as a standard algorithm, 2 times 3 is right under in that thousandths place. 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 0 is 0. And we have 1, 2, 3 numbers behind the decimal, so that's where our decimal is going to go. Same answer. All right, we're going to look at that same problem. 2 times 423 thousandths. But this time we're going to put it into an area model. And if you remember, area is how much stuff is inside of the shape. So we're going to draw some shapes. And that's what area model is. We are going to have two groups. Here we're going to have 4 tenths. There's 4 tenths. Now we're going to add to that 2 hundredths. Then we're going to add to that 3 thousandths. And we're going to put the answer to each of those problems into our boxes. So 4 tenths times 2. 4 times 2 is 8 in the tenths place. 2 times 2 is 4 in the hundredths place. 2 times 3 is 6 in the thousandths place. And I'm running out of room, make it small. And we bring that down and we put it into our standard form. We get 8 tenths plus 4 hundredths plus 6 thousandths, and put it all together and you get 846 thousandths. All right, guys, way back when you were in 3rd grade, you should have learned your math facts. But we're in 5th grade now, and we still need to practice those facts. So here's a simple way to practice your math facts with a pair of dice. If you don't have dice, use those playing cards, cut up pieces of paper, whatever you need to do. roll the dice, pick 2 cards, and multiply those numbers together. So if I roll 2 dice and I land on a 3 and a 2, I'm going to turn that into 3 times 2, which is, what is it, guys? That's right, it's 6. I roll again, I get a 6 and a 1. Oh, look at that. Fact family. Didn't plan on that one. So just play that just as a review of your math facts if you're looking for extra practice to keep up with your math. Also, guys, you need to be reviewing your rounding. Like I said in the rounding overview, rounding is hard. It takes a lot of practice. So parents, you're going to give your child a number and you're going to have them round it to the nearest tenth, the nearest one, the nearest hundred. So a number like 2 and 649 thousandths rounded to the nearest one, it's going to be 3. And yes, they can go off to the side and draw that vertical number line to help them out. Rounded to the nearest tenth, I'm looking at that 6. The 4 is underneath the halfway point, so it's going to be 2 and 6 tenths. And nearest hundredth, when I round it to the nearest hundredth, I'm looking at the 4. So the 9 tells me that 4 is really close to 5, so that's where I'm going to round to, 2 and 65 hundredths. Practice your rounding. Practice, practice, practice. It's the only way you're going to get good at it. All right, guys, again, you need me for anything, I am here. Call, message, check out those extra videos. Go back and rewatch videos if you need to. Let me know if you need a live session room on your own small group. I am here to help. Have a great day.